Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monday, April 27th. This is our morning message. I know it looks a little bit different, but there's a few things that I wanted to show you in terms of what you need to do, where you need to go today with today's lessons. Um, and on top of that, I am not really ready to go. I just got out of the shower. I'm running late. So I'm not really in a place to be able to see your faces today, but that is perfectly okay. So you have your weekly schedule up on Google Classroom under the e-learning, and you will see kind of what we are working on this week. We're almost done with our writing. We're pretty much done with reading. We're just working on that passion project. And so we have quite a few things that we have going on. You can see at the bottom of the screen is our Google Meet times. Today, we're going to be meeting from noon to 1 to talk about your writing and math if you have questions on those. So make sure that you pop on. Remember, the expectation is that I am seeing everyone at least once a week on Google Meet. So now's your opportunity to plan ahead of when that is going to be. I have quite a few of you who I have not seen in a couple of weeks. And if I don't see you this week, then that is going to be a phone call home to your parents to check in on you. I'd rather be able to check in on you face to face just to see how you're doing versus having to call home and have that conversation over the phone. So I want to talk about today. I am still working on revising and editing some papers. I think I just got done with Ria's paper. So I have just a couple more to do, like about 5 more of you to be able to complete. I'm going to be working on those today. So if you don't have any revising and editing from me or suggestions from me, just know that it is coming. Um, so let's talk about our must-dos. Today in math, we are doing Zern Lesson 4. I see a lot of you have already completed Zern Lesson 4. So if that is you, that means that you don't have math that you're working on today. For writing, we are working on peer editing. So under writing and peer editing, or under writing, under your research informational topic, there is a material called Revising and Editing Peer Papers. And there is a video for you to be able to watch. It also tells you who your revising and editing partners are. I've already made that decision. Now, remember, you are more than welcome to have other people revise and edit your papers other than the ones that I have set. But the people that I have set are the expectation. Those need to be done first before you go out to revise in anyone else's paper, have anybody else. Remember, it's a two-way street. So if you are asking someone to revise and edit your paper, you better be revising and editing their paper also. Today you're revising one person's paper. So you have a group of 3. So out of the 2 other people in your group, you need to choose one of them that you are going to revise and edit for. And I have already shared those papers with you. You just have to go in and into your drive and go to shared with me. You have your CNN 10 reflection today. Remember that that needs to be turned in when you are completed with it. Everything else we're not turning in yet, but that one needs to be turned in. For word study today, you have one choice word activity that you are working on. Remember, you have a test this week. You need to have an 80% or higher on both your spelling and your vocabulary in order to move up um, to the next group. You can stay on the group as long as you need to, but again, we're looking for that 80% or higher, so make sure you're really honing it in. If you have done your words before, like this is the second time you're doing it, maybe the third time that you're doing that set of words, you should not be choosing the same activities as you did the last time. And even if you choose the same activities, you should not be doing the same words. The point is that you are going in every single day and you are doing new words, you're doing new activities, you are learning those words and really understanding them. By just copying and pasting what you did last week or what you did the last time you had these words, you're actually cheating yourself out of that learning and you're going to continue with those words until you are at that point to show me that you are successful enough to move on. So make sure that you're not cheating yourself out of the learning, that you are actually putting in that work and that effort with what you need to be doing. So our can-dos for today, we have handwriting 2 pages due at the end of the week. Remember, if you get to that post-test, you are working on Typing Club for 10 minutes. Then you have your PE lesson. I'm going to show you how to get to that because it is new today. As we look at that, you have your Google Meet is going to be from noon to 1 today. We're working on math and writing help, and then you have your origami today. So I am going to go into Google Classroom and go to my e-learning, come up here to my classwork. Now, if I scroll down, I'm going to see a material here called Specials Lessons. If I click on those special lessons, it's going to come up and give me a table of contents. And I'm going to click on, obviously, PE. If I click on lesson 5, it's going to take me to the 5th grade lessons. And you have to look at the weeks here. So we are on week 4, 27 to 5-1, and it gives you your choice board here for you to be able to work on that. I also got a reminder from Mrs. Cruz for art about making sure that you're getting your artwork submitted by the end of the week today for end of the week this week for grading. So I'll put that reminder up under this e-learning also for you to be ready to go. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you reach out to me through email. Do not make a comment on Google Classroom. I cannot see those comments. They do not show up. I randomly get to them. So make sure that you are sending me an email because I get notifications for those automatically. Make sure you've watched this video before you send me a question. And I hope to talk to you all later. Have a great day today.